Welcome back to Final Fantasy II. Last time, we went into the deepest, most dungeons of Finn Castle and fought a lot of creepers, but we found the white mask and a chest, so we can now do white face. Yay! First things first, let's just hit up the local Holiday Inn. Is that what the song? Is that the one the song is about? Hoo ha Holiday Inn, da 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 doo doo da, Holiday Inn. I don't know any other lyrics besides Holiday Inn. It's a running theme for me with all these songs I try to sing during these Let's Plays. I don't know any lyrics but four words. I could buy a total of 5 of these. Man, elixirs are so fucking expensive. It's crazy. The Empire has been silent of late, but I have no doubt the Emperor is hatching his next plot even as we speak. You must find the ultimatum as soon as possible. We're counting on you. Take the white mask with you to Mysidia. The mages there should know more about its purpose. Paul, what is this? There might have been portraits for some of these in the PS1 version. Why do I feel like I've seen a portrait of the white mask? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just talking out my ass. Alright, so go to Mysidia, which we've been there before. Where did I put my boat? I guess it's back near Altair. I rode the chocobo here, didn't I? I can't put myself. I kind of put myself in a fucked position. I've kind of put myself here in a fucked position. But I'm not going to worry with encounters. If I was a smarter, better player, I would have known it was my best entrance to go back to the boat instead of the chocobo. Because that's what I did. I went from the Coliseum to go to the chocobo. The chocobo forest, ride the chocobo back. Stupidly. I didn't even think about riding the boat back to Altair. But we got to listen to it was all worth it because we got to listen and compare the old original Chocobo theme to the new theme for its Pixel Remaster. I wonder if the Chocobo theme for each Pixel Remaster game is the same. Encounters back on. We're off to Mysidia. Here you go. That's something good for your thunder. Magic. Varion's strength went up 1. Damn it. Well, these are... Damn it. Vampire girls. With some big old knockers. Layla's knife leveled up. Furion's HP goes up 41. Stamina up by 1. Magic defense up by 1%. Maria's intellect goes up by 1. Guy's strength goes up by 1. And once again, with Layla, I was wrong. I thought she wouldn't be in the party much longer, an episode or two ago. And I was thinking something was going to happen to remove her from the party on the way here, but once I got close to this tower, it kind of hit me like, wait a minute. I still think this is still too early in the game to get our next party member. Nothing happens. Oh shit. What the fuck? shit. Layla got one strength. So that's Mysidian Tower up there. Is this village over here Mysidia? These brains are bastards. Mysidia, it is. It looks to be a village of mages. This is Mysidia, Kingdom of Mages. You've certainly come a long way to be here. I believe it is as you say. The time to break the tower's seal is upon us. 3 artifacts protect the seal on the tower. Some time ago, a wizard named Minwu passed through town on his way to the tower. We'd best hurry after him. A statue of a goddess is enshrined beneath the city. She watches over the crystal rods. So you want to break the seal on the tower? Yes, I agree, this is the time. We will do nothing to stop you. You must first collect the 2 masks, then travel to a certain cave somewhere on this continent. Within you shall find a crystal rod, an artifact you will need if you are to enter the tower. Well, thank you. You told me all I needed to know. Thank you, NPC here in Mysidia. A very small island lies in the middle of the sea. There, you'll find the black masks, the white mask's counterpart. And then you can do blackface along with whiteface. Many books line the shelves. Make of the white mask an offering unto the goddess beneath Mysidia. If thou art pure of heart, the doppelganger will cease to move. Fit then the black mask upon him, and both he and his defiled heart shall fade. Fearing that the tremendous power they willed it might lead the world to destruction, the mages of old founded settlement in Mysidia and dwelt there in seclusion. A close relative of the dragon, the wyvern is trained to serve as the airborne mount of the dragoons. Though smaller than a dragon, the creature's strength allows it to carry 4 to 5 people into the air. The island of Dice was the ancestral home of the wyverns. A knight named Han visited the island, and over a period of 30 years he cultivated a bond with the wyverns. Han later became the first dragoon. Once, long ago, a king ordered the making of an indestructible lock and key. 3 sets were fashioned. The first was forged from friendship, the second from love, and the third from wonder. The sets forged from friendship and love were soon broken, but the third was wrought from the wonder evoked by the ringing of a single pure note, and it held fast. That key was the goddess's bell. So pleased was the king, he hid the bell away in the cavernous snow, where it rests to this day. Cavernous snow. In time before the world knew castles or kingdoms, a star to the land now called Kashan. A star fell to the land known called Kashan. A man gathered flame from the star and built an altar to enshrine it. Recent technological advances have produced the airship, so these technical arts proliferate, they could one day drive magic from the world. Mithril is a strong, easily processed metal, highly responsive to magic. It forms the basis of magical armaments. Don't know nothing about the Wild Rose or Dreadnought. See, all these are in red now. I guess that's the game telling me that I can get something. Has it been doing this? I have not noticed this shit. I've not noticed this shit till right now. So everything highlighted red is the stuff that can be used. None of this is red. So, I mean, I was expecting none of this to do anything here, obviously. I mean, that's neat. So yeah, pretty much learned from the bookshelf that I'll need to put the white mask on and then the black mask after, I guess. That'll give me the rod. So we need to go and get that black mask now. I'm gonna pretend these two are twins. Some time ago, a wizard named Minwu passed through town on his way to the tower. You best hurry after him. I think I've already heard that. A statue of a goddess is enshrined beneath the city. She watches over the crystal rods. Please, can you please have some sort of axe here? Please. Ogre Killer. Ask and you shall receive. Give me that shit right now. You know, all of a sudden in this game, as soon as you stop finding new villages, I mean, well, obviously we found a new village here in this episode, but at the beginning of this game, you go to new village after new village after new village, and then there comes a point where you stop. There stop being villages to find, so you stop finding shops with new stuff to make purchases. And during that stint, pretty quickly, you're not buying stuff, and your guild is just collecting and gathering, and we've reached the point now where like money's not a problem. You know, I'm trying to be conscious and a little bit, because we might get to a point in the game where there's just so much shit to buy, and they're so expensive that I could run out of money just like that. An axe that is effective against giant enemies. It's just effective, period, to what I had. Your attack is 79 now. Your attack is better than Furion's. Just like that. Just like that, huh? God. Watch him still not do worth the fuck damage sometimes. For whatever reason. And maybe he won't have... Maybe he doesn't have as good of a chance of doing multiple hits like Furion does. I don't know what stat determines that. Agility? His agility is still a little lower. It's just 5 points lower. The stamina is higher. Layla has the highest agility. Fuck, maybe I will. Maybe I will do that. You know these dudes aren't going to have anything new. Okay, y'all have to have a magic shop here. Where's the magic shop? There it is. Holy schmoly. Holy schmoly, holy schmoly, holy schmoly. Damn, I can't believe I'm just now finding a barrier and wall spell. Speaking of holy, holy is here. Definitely have to give that to Maria. Protecting shell. I don't get the difference between shell and wall. That raises magic defense. This guards against magic attacks. This is all the spells in the game for me to learn besides Ultima. Where's that? Where's haste at? Why is there no haste spell anywhere? Shit. There's a slow. There's gotta be a haste. I've seen enemies. I've seen a boss at least use haste on itself. Damn. I mean, I assume there's a haste spell in the game. It just hasn't been in the shop for me yet. This place feels very like, okay, here's all the spells that are left in the game, all in one shop. The only spell I can think of that would obviously be a exception would be the Ultima spell. I'm just gonna go ahead and get an extra spot open. That's probably stupid to do. I probably should just help. There's no harm in just holding on to it. That was stupid. I should have just held on to it. There's no reason not to just have her hold on to it until you find something else to replace it with. Blind is probably the most likely to work on bosses, too. And here, you can have all these just cause. You have Blind as well. You have Curse, Toad, Death. I guess you're maxed out now. If I find anything I want to replace them with, I will. Here, you have Death. Church? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go get that black mask. Damn, this thing is strong. Get the fuck out of here. Layla got one strength. Maria got 1 agility and 1% evasion. Yeah. Mysidia. Mysidia is a place that comes up again in Final Fantasy IV. The more you know. Look at all those chickens. Furion got 1 agility. Debatably could have given Guy some extra spells. Just in case. Just cuz and just in case. Like a life spell, for an example. That could have been good to give him, but I could just rely on Phoenix Downs. Tropical Island. Alright. Okay, so the last episode ended up being 10 minutes over. This episode, I'll end it here about 15 minutes under. So like they'll kind of equal out that way. So yeah, this will be a shorter one. But we'll get to try and explore this whole dungeon in the next episode. So until then.